Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly the start that we wanted, right? Especially being the leaders coming into the last leg, and we start really well. We were just going around the course pretty clean, and suddenly big accident happened. Accident happened. It was not our fault, and we are trying to fix the boat for sure, because the boat needs to be seaworthy again, and at the same time the shore, the other shore logistic management team is working on other options with the jury, because accident happens, but at the same time we know that we did everything that we could to avoid it, and it's not really our fault, so we try to at least get back into the race, and the race is not over until it's over, until the last day. For me, it's been quite emotional. It's the first time the race arrived in Italy. I'm Italian. I've been dreaming about this moment for a long time, and it's quite tricky. No, the boat had massive damage. It's I think we've been professional enough to assess the damage when it just happened. A lot of water was coming in. We were able to cant the keel, try to avoid to have that part of the boat in the water, and getting the bilge pump going. It's been a mess for a while. And yesterday the shore team, the technical team with engineers and designer, assessed the damage. The damage is it's quite important, so it's gonna take a long time to fix it. We're still on the dock, and there is still a hole in the hull. So the shore team is doing an incredible job, working 24 hours with watches of 6 hour on, 6 hour off, and just keep working, day and night. We had a massive support from the Ocean Race. They keep us on the dock. They're still team-based functioning, the lights at night. It's a big family, and I think that's the biggest part of this event, that until you're not doing it, you don't understand. It's not just a normal regatta, we race against each other out there. Then when things happen, it's everybody on the same boat, and everybody understands how hard it is to be in the lead, to have win the last 3 legs, and being in a really solid situation, and then suddenly things like this happen, and the result of the race can change so dramatically. So unfortunately no one got injured. We have still 5 sailors and all the limbs. Boats can be fixed, people not, and so I'm really happy for Charlie that he was in a pretty critical position when the accident happened, and he got absolutely lucky, and we take it. We take it, because that's the most important thing. Yeah, as soon as it happened, you can get mad, but then suddenly you end up on the dock where you see the other guys, that are probably more in shock than you, and super gutted that they basically end up the race of the boat that is leading the race. So we are in a hard situation. I also believe they are almost in a situation that is more difficult than ours. That we probably managed a part of the race in a not extremely well manner, and they feel really guilty about it. And it's part of the sport. We were in the right, they were in the wrong. They got penalized. We are trying to figure it out, what are our next options, because we want to make sure that we have a fair treatment, because it's not really our fault what happened, and I think at the end we just end up on the dock hugging each other, because it's hard for everybody. And the guys end up their race too, and they haven't been the best experience ever on the water in the last few months. And after winning the import, we all hoped that we were just going out there and fighting in the water and having an amazing time getting to Genova, and that's not exactly how it panned out at the end. And it's part of the game, it's part of sport. Sometimes it's amazing, sometimes you cry because of happiness, sometimes you cry because it's sad, and we will see. Maybe in another few weeks we will cry again because we are happy again. We are pushing, we're pushing to fix the boat, to make a good plan that, it's good for everybody. We don't want, for sure, our race to just end up on a dock in the Haag, We worked too hard, and we did an amazing job in the last few months of racing really hard, winning legs, winning imports, winning, and going fast on the water and having an amazing boat that these guys prepared perfectly. We can't give up. That's it. And I think that's a bit the spirit that everybody has, and they're working day and night for a reason, because everybody's absolutely motivated to push us off the dock, and no matter how, trying, to bring the boat to Genova and, try to end up the story in a different way, But it's crazy because when I watched the video after, I realized, how bad it was. And when you're in the moment, you pretty much realize that your race is over. Because when you see someone else bow inside your boat, the damage is pretty big. But at the same time, you're so focused on furling the sail, make sure that you don't hit someone else, make sure that you keep everybody safe. Like, there were still a couple of boats racing around the course, and we didn't want to end up someone else race in that point. And so in the moment, I think everybody is just trying to be super professional and keep it together, But then, of course, when you get, more close to nighttime and the thoughts get together, I get emotional, because it's a lifetime dream to win this race. And we were in a really strong position to do it, and suddenly you feel that that's kind of gone. And at the same time, for me, like, arriving in Genova and potentially, win the race in my home country was probably a dream that I never thought that was even possible in my life. And suddenly you realize that it's gonna be probably a bit harder now, and the dream is still alive, it's not over. This event finished July 1st in Genova, and we know that's gonna be the end. But until then, we are working really hard, and you go from this emotional roller coaster of we lost everything, we still have a chance, or maybe not. We lost again everything, and it's a bit hard. It's heartbreaking sometimes. But then it's also bring us way more together.
That tired. Moi, je vais me prendre des vacances, je te dis. De toute façon, c'était un peu. Je t'avais dit déjà avant, tu vois, que c'était un peu chiant, quoi.
Sorry? I can find that market. Getting some shake back in there.
We'll get there, yeah, and then the pen will butt, and then the bit that's sticking out.